Good day, my dear students. This is our week 8, session 23. Elements of a short story. How do we write a short story? What are the elements? The objectives is to identify elements of a short story of this lesson. Define elements of a short story. Demonstrate mastery of short story elements. These elements can be used as guides to help you think about the actions, themes, and contexts of the story. Short stories often contain structural and character elements that should be familiar to you. What are the elements of a short story? There is the theme, the setting, the characters, the point of view that the story is trying to tell, the characterization, the plot, which contains exposition statement, rising action, conflict, climax, falling action, resolution, and the final solution. The theme, the main idea of a literary work, usually expressed as a generalization. The setting is the time and the place in which a work of literature happens. The characters are the people or actors in the story. The point of view is the storyteller from whose point of view the story is being told, the narrator who is telling the story. Characterization, the description of the personalities of the characters in the story and the way in which an author reveals their personalities. So you can learn about each character separately during the story. The plot, the sequence or order of events in a story that plot includes, for example, exposition statement, the part of the plot that tells how the story begins. Rising action, the action in the story leading up to the climax. Conflict, struggle, the problem between opposing forces inside the story. Resolution, the part of the plot that reveals the final outcome. But before, we have the climax, the point of crisis in the plot. It may be the reader's point of highest interest. Falling action, the action in the story after the climax is revealed. And eventually the resolution, which is the end of the plot and where we find everything is clear and we understand all the story. How it goes and how it comes. And it goes up, then it goes down. The plot diagram. Start, rising action, conflict, climax, the highest point of the problem happening during the story, then falling action, then resolution. In conclusion, now that we have identified and defined the elements of a short story, let us use the elements to analyze a familiar fairy tale. You may use your notes from the PowerPoint presentation, this video I mean, or consult the newsletter handle analyzing a short story. Try to choose a short story that I will give you now in a homework. Maybe you can write a few lines and give me some ideas. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will be sending you a PDF directly with homework after this.